Hey everyone, Culver here. Welcome to another Ray Shadow Legends video. Guys, of course, today we're going over Ray, the Dark Elves legendary attack-based champion. I have her fully maxed out, fully ascended. Her skills are all maxed out. She's got full masteries. And of course, I've put in some of the best gear that I have currently being all cruel sets. So, very quickly, guys, going over her reviews. We see that she has a 4.9 in the Spider's Den, 4.9 in Arena, Campaign, Magic Keep, Arena Defense, Minotaur, basically everywhere except for the Clan Boss, which I do think it's fair, and also the Fire Knight, just because, the added reason that Fire Knight, the final stage of Fire Knight is Force, so she will be weak Affinity. So I don't know about the Spider's Den and why she is good, but definitely she brings some utility to the table. So quickly going over the stats that I do have for Ray is 30,000 health there, 4.4k attack, 181 speed, 100% critical rate. Over that is just a waste, and 234 critical damage and 234 accuracy. You need accuracy on Ray because she does apply some nice debuffs, being defense down and also a freeze debuff, which is so cool. So 181 speed, I would like to get that higher if possible, but it's not always the case that you can get, all the attack, get all the speed, all the damage. It's just sometimes it's just impossible to get everything. But I do think that this kind of sets that I have on her, like 3 cruel sets, 15% ignore defense and a ton of attack, is really cool for Ray because she benefits from all of it. So I do have critical damage on my gloves, attack percentage on the chest, and speed on the boots. Really cool sets, by the way. So 6-star. Most of them are 6-star legendaries. And I also have attack on the ring, critical damage on amulet, and of course accuracy on the banner with accuracy in my great hall as well. As always, guys, my great hall is improved. It's an end game great hall. I've been playing for more than 15 months since last May, not this May, like 1 year before that. So I don't know how many months I've been playing the game. So my great hall is quite improved. So going over her skills, guys, Corrode, it's her A1, attacks all enemies A1. So she can be used in a blender if you guys want to do that. 30% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. This is fantastic. She is, I think, the only champion that has an AoE A1, so default skill that it does apply a decreased defense debuff, but it's only at a 50% chance. So unless you got the Masteries, that's going to stay at 50% chance when you fully max it out. Still, it's a really good chance, and if you do apply the decreased defense, you're going to have an increased damage by your next few attackers that go in after her if Ray uses her A1. So next up is Arcane Wave, attacks all enemies, inflicts 50% more damage against targets under debuffs. Fantastic skill. Imagine doing like 50% more damage just because enemies have any kind of debuff. Just amazing, really simple and amazing. And I mean, with 3 skill books, its damage goes up by 30%, which is just fantastic. So Banish is the final move, which is just great. This is the one that Ray uses on auto, attacks all enemies, removes all buffs, has a 50% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. So this is great when you're attacking targets that do have that, let's say, immunity set on. So they have the block debuffs buff available from the immunity set immediately when they go in, but Ray will attack them, remove the buffs if she can pass the accuracy check, and then we'll try to freeze them at a 70% chance. And that does not increase if you get the mastery, so it's a 70% chance you will not be going for defense tree with Ray. So very, very good skills overall. She's a great champion. She's been in the game since forever. She's not a recently added champion by any means, and she also has just a fantastic aura. Increased ally speed in dungeons by 33%. Fantastic for your dungeon runs. Really helps make them way faster once you get Ray, and she's definitely the nuker you were looking for in terms of dungeons and arena. The good thing about her is that now with the demise of Rotos in terms of arena fights in both classic and 3v3, we can see more single target nukers come into the game. For example, Cadraphone, and one of the other ones is Ray. So finally, guys, for the Masteries for Ray, I went for Helm Smasher. Of course, you can't see it here. Wait, I always mess this up. So it's Helm Smasher. That 50% chance to ignore 25% of the target's defense. It's really solid. That's why I always pick it. I just want that extra RNG to do increased damage to the enemy targets. I went for the new King Masteries, being Ruthless Ambush. If you guys don't want that, you can of course go for Whirlwind of Death to get some speed when you kill an enemy. And of course Shield Breaker, which is an arena mastery, not really a dungeon mastery. Dungeon mastery, you would go for either Heart of Glory or Grim Resolve. So all the other masteries are pretty solid, and this one as well, Blood Shield. Really depends what you're looking for, but I like Blood Shield just because of the shield that she provides in arena situations. So I prefer to go this route instead of going the support tree and getting Sniper. I do think that extra 5% chance for me to get that defense down on that A1 is not that important for my teams or for the new King, you know, situations that I'm in. I'd rather have like Master Hexer in there. So in the case that I do get that defense down, it goes for another turn. That's very good for dungeon. So Lord of Steel here. We went for Swarm Smiter. I could have gone for Evil Eye, just a 5% turn meter reduction and accuracy all the way to the support tree. Really here, it really depends on what you like. If you want to go for Sniper, if you don't have the books to invest in, so it's like a 35% chance instead to apply that defense down, go for it. It might help you out. So really solid. It's not a necessity to go cruel sets, by the way, as I said before, guys. I do think though that they're really cool here. Of course, a savage set and a cruel set would be better, would be ideal, and also getting that speed, getting high attack. Yeah, as I said before, you can't have everything in terms of gearing. Let's go in and try her out. Of course, I'm going to showcase her in the campaign because she can be a really solid campaign farmer, even if you guys do not have the gear that I have right now. Even if you have like half of that, you're going to still be able to farm it just because she's a legendary and she does like huge numbers. Look at that. So we had 90k all the way to like 40k crits on the final wave, which was Ray using her A1 skill, her default skill. So fantastic farmer. She can definitely just farm the campaign if you recently get her. So she's a great campaign farmer. Let's really go into the Dragon's Lair and see how much damage we can get in there. Of course, we're gonna put her in the lead because we want to see some you know, fast teams as well. So she gives that 33% extra speed to our team. Where's Ray? There's Ray. So this team is like of course, a ton of legendaries, 4 legendaries here, but we want to see big numbers. So we're hoping to see some nice numbers out of Ray. She's going to be the single nuker here in our team. So we didn't have a defense down, but 100k crit there. Just great. All ally attack here definitely helps if she actually got the all ally attack there. There we go. Some 30k crits. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, when you're attacking a frozen target, damage dealt to that target is reduced by 25%. So they take only 75% of the normal amount of damage that you would have done. So just have that in mind. But I'd rather have the enemies frozen instead of just letting them just try to attack me. Them being frozen means I'll have more time to do more stuff. So we see that defense down from that A1 on 3 targets. Really solid. And again, Ray didn't get picked from that all-ally attack. Boom, there we go, 130k crits. Just great with just the defense down. I could have used my Venus here just to showcase much bigger numbers. I think that would have been way better. So 1 minute to reach the boss, and now it's where it takes a bit longer. Dragon, always go in there with the poisoner, guys. I'm not using a poisoner here. I want to see how much damage we do actually to the dragon without you know, having too many numbers in the way. So we need a defense down, of course, to get started. And she is also very useful for Ice Golems 20 because of that freeze. She can help control the waves, especially wave 2 is so annoying, and stage 20 of the Ice Golems. There we go. There's the defense down from her A1. Oh man, this is gonna go forever, right? Give me some all ally attack. I want to see Ray. 130k there on the big dragon. There she goes. There's the A1, 45k. Really solid for an A1. And after this, guys, of course, we'll be going to the arena where we can see her more in action and actually see how much you know, pain she can bring to the enemies. I already have a blender team, but I'm going to showcase some variations in that blender team that she can be used in because of her kit. So what I'm saying is her kit brings some difficulties when you're using her with the Skull Crown, for example. So it really depends what you want to go for and what kind of teams you're facing when you're using Ray as, you know, in a blender team. So this is going to take, it's actually not a fast team. The only one really doing damage here is just Ray. So we're just waiting for her to get her turns and bring out the damage. But she is doing some huge numbers with a 4.4k attack, 230% critical damage. That Helm Smasher definitely helps bring the numbers up. And yeah, the 3 cruel sets. So with Savagery, we could have potentially seen even higher numbers. So we could have tested, you know, how high she can go in terms of damage. So I actually want to go to the spider for just one run, just to see if you can really say that she can get a 4.9 in the spider. I don't think she gets a 4.9. She can definitely help you go through the first like 15 stages of the spider, but for 20, I find it very hard to believe that she is like the key to beating Spider 20 in any way. So here she's gonna be like with the big hitters. So let's bring out Ray. Where's Ray? Come on, Ray. Ray. Oh man, where is she? Definitely lost her. There we go. Okay. We're gonna use Ray. We're gonna leave that Royal Guard there in the lead for 35% extra attack. We're gonna go in and we're gonna try and see how much damage she brings to the team. Of course, I think she's faster than the Royal Guards, which is really good because we want to see that full damage potential. Oh, she's not faster from one of them. Okay, she's faster than the other one. There we go. She killed a few of the spiralings. It kind of helps there. But again, I don't think, unless you have a way to consistently kill the spiralings, which there isn't really without Royal Guards, without something like really big, I don't think she's the key in any way for Spider 20. I do think those ratings are for the lower stages. So 536k. Venus did more than that, and it's all AoE damage. So she does really count. Got a nice defense ring, but I'm gonna sell this as it's a rare. So guys, finally, let's go over to the arena and test her out in classic or tag team. We're gonna do some classic actually. So clan boss, she's not really good, guys. Unless you don't have anything else to use, you can use her for that A1 defense down. If you don't have a way to decrease defense, she can definitely be used for the clan boss, but she will not be a hard hitter, and the War Master Mastery will kind of be a waste in my opinion on her. Instead just go please for a Helm Smasher or Flawless Execution. So here guys, what I was saying before is that she can be placed in the final slot in Classic Arena. The reason is in the final slot, Skull Crown will be going first against the enemies once we get that that all ally attack. If Skull Crown goes first, she'll do a double hit on that A1, and then you know, Ray will be coming up next to do her AoE. So she's not built for a blended set. She's built for just a normal arena team. So she does not have, you know, attack percentage boots, which would take her probably to 5k attack and bring in more pain. So if you have her go second, it means she'll be going there for the cleanup. She won't be really cleaning up. I think her ideal spot would be her in the first spot. So she goes first, attempts to apply a defense down with that A1, and then Skull Crown comes in because Ray will not be taking the targets under 50%. Usually, this team is very weak, by the way. It's a bot team. We'll refresh after this so we don't fight the bot teams, just to do a proper showcase. So let's just do one against the bot team, and after this we'll refresh. Although it's a waste of metals, I need to do this for this showcase. So we see that okay, we couldn't see it. As I said, it's like a really weak team. So usually these teams, I just farm them because it's easy points. So let's do a refresh. Okay, we find the normal teams. The normal teams in Gold 4. So this team should be annoying enough. So yeah, They've got a shot. We've got a Folly. Pretty annoying team. Let's put this on X1 speed so we can see everybody doing their thing. So this is a speed boost for our team. All ally attack. And then we have Ray going right after this. Defense down and Skull Crown for the clear. So we couldn't really see the defense down if it did apply. So let's go over and fight a few more targets here and try to see it in action. Hopefully, we might not be able to kill only one of these targets here. So Duchess might be annoying there. Okay, actually we didn't kill 3 of the target, but then Ray comes in there for the finish because she had speed. She could go in and take another turn after that. So again, trying in. Nice. Okay. So she can definitely be used in a blender team if you have a blender team. But in teams like this with the Krisk in there, the Krisk would definitely bring like huge shields against us. So we don't go in with the blender team. I go in with my Madame Ceres. Madame Ceres brings in the buff strip. Very important, very important. The buff strip here. I would like to use my Lysandra as well, just for like a double boost. So there's no way for us to go second or get intercepted by the enemy team. So there we go. There's a boost. There's a double boost. We reduce the turn meter by a bit. Now we remove the enemy buffs. Although we could have removed them already, we can either go for A3. So A3 does the freeze. So we have that 70% chance to freeze the enemies. Or we go for A2, which will inflict 50% more damage. I'll go for this just to see what the A2 brings to targets who already have debuffs. Defense down. Makes us do like a ton of damage. Maybe not on, maybe not on Razin. Maybe we'll get a weak hit there. So let's see. Boom, there we go. Big numbers, one shot, easy clear there. So against a team like a Torment, I don't want to go in with the Lysandra. I possibly want to go in with my Duchess. So if I get lucky, I'll protect my team with the block debuffs buff. So actually didn't get lucky. I got frozen there, but protect my team from future freezes. We just want to freeze here. Removes buff here. Let's try and do some damage to them. Block debuffs is clutch here. Definitely helps. And we want to see that Ray. I'm going to try and freeze them actually because this team is really tanky. And I don't think we'll be able to kill them. Or should I just try to do the nuke? Well, Torment does not have any debuffs on him, which means he won't die. But all the others, I'm hoping to die from an A2. Oh, does that reflect there? She potentially might even kill herself now with the reflect. Let's see, just for fun. Okay, we didn't kill ourselves there, but we definitely killed everyone else. Let's put this on auto and let her do her thing. Hopefully against that Torment. Dies from the Madame Ceres. Freezes himself when he revives. That was weird. How do we get counterattack on us? He looks to be frozen, but he's not. Possibly a bug in the game. So she's really solid in the arena as well, as you can see, guys. The teams here are not like top tier. I've got like 40k lead in terms of power against them, because this is like my farming rating. I farm gold 4 just to get my great hole up. But look at this. We remove all the buffs. Let's just put this on auto. She'll go for that A3. We freeze almost everyone. And exactly, that's why I wanted to do A2. Probably we could have killed at least 2 of them there. Of course, not Rotos. And there's the Rotos kill. And that tower is going to stay there with the block damage buff for at least 2 turns if we don't find a way to remove it. Maybe Arbiter can remove it with that A2. Yeah, no damage there. A1 applies the defense down, but I think we're just going to have to wait here. So this was the showcase, guys, for Ray. I think I covered mostly or all the areas that she's really good in. She's especially good also in the Ice Golem, but I didn't want to go in there. I just usually do like a dragon showcase when I do the dungeons, which is the one people need to be farming like up to the end game. So, so guys, this was my Ray showcase. I would like to use like a Savage set for maybe future showcases or spotlights instead of just Cruel sets. But I do believe the Cruel sets are also good if you don't have a Savage set, which is much harder to get a good set in your hand. So the Cruel sets are available from the clan boss, which is more accessible to everyone. Like in all parts of the game. Well, while farming finite can take ages. Yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching this Ray video. If you did find it helpful, if you like Ray, if you recently got her and think that she's amazing, her kits are amazing, her overall damage is just fantastic, leave it down in the comments below. And of course, which champion would you like for me to cover next? I would like to see who the community wants me to cover, which champion, like from my own champions or overall, which champion in the game you would like me to cover. Guys, thanks a lot for subscribing, for liking the channel, for supporting me so far. Getting really closer to 15,000 subs on YouTube. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.